Hey y'all. All right, as you can see, we're back out here in the garage. Um, this evening's project, um, already got it wrapped up, but it's kind of one of those things I had to really get on it and get it done. And I really just didn't have time. I couldn't make time to just film it and video it and everything like that. But I'll give you the complete rundown. It's not that hard to understand, okay? It really isn't. Let's get a light. Let me show you what I'm talking about out here, okay? Um, a lot of fabrication, and it's just the way it is, okay? There's no getting around it. You know, 1994 model truck, you're going to see some stuff that's not exactly pretty or perfect. Okay, so I got my light. Um, okay, first of all, let's start on this. This pile of crud right here. I'll get my light to stay here. Wait a minute, I've got a better. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was part of the frame right there. So was that. These were all part. All of this was part, and a lot of this stuff was too. This was all part of the right frame rail, right behind the bumper. Yeah. So right between the sway bar mount. Actually, here's one of the holes for the sway bar mount right here. So right between the sway bar mount and the radiator brace. See, that's part of it right there. It was, this was all that was left of it. It was in really, really, really bad shape. I noticed it when we bought the truck, but it was just, the truck was such a good price, and it wasn't necessarily that crucial or important. I mean, I drove the truck 2 hours home on the interstate and highways, curvy highways, no issues. So, you know, besides, this was like the very lower portion of the frame. So it's a boxed frame. I'll show you in just a second, but it's a boxed frame, and this was like the lower quarter portion of the frame. So, anyway, so that's what we're looking at right there. What's left of it. Now, here is the job after it's done. I'm not a professional fabricator, so, or a professional welder, but I got that metal there to mimic the original shape. As you can see, what I was saying, it's just the lower portion of the frame. So this, see, you still got all of that is the original stuff up here, and this was all good. What happened was a lot of that crud collected right down here and just rotted out the frame. It just held moisture and dirt and crud and filth in here for a long time and just rotted out the frame. I got this plate and this plate. They were matching. I think they were bumper brackets for something else, but they're a little bit thicker than the actual frame material, only by a little bit. And then I put in these plates right here. I know it's not perfect, it doesn't look that great, but it is strong, it's structural. Now I don't have to worry about this causing me problems in the future. And I don't have to worry about the radiator brace breaking away and having some sort of problems. So, let's go over here to the other side. Let's see. See, this is the left frame rail. This all came out. All this crap came out of the frame rail. Okay? Came out of that hole right there. There's still a little bit of stuff left in there. That's just, a lot of that's just dirt and crud. I found a lot of acorn shells and nut shells and everything in there. So mice have been going in there, and or squirrels or something been going in there and keeping their nuts in there, I guess. Right here, I cut out the frame right here because these nuts had broken away, and we had to weld in new nuts inside there. And then I welded this back up. I had to do the same thing over there on the other side. Yeah, see, had to weld in new nuts there for the sway bar mount too. So I will prime this and paint it, clean it all up, make it look a lot nicer. All of this radiator brace right here is going to get cleaned up. This frame rail portion here is getting cleaned up. I'm not going to do it right now because that steering gearbox is going to be replaced before too much longer. It's got a lot of slop in it, but that idler arm is the biggest part of that. So yeah, that steering gearbox may be getting replaced before too long. So it looks like it's leaking just a little bit right there. So anyway, all right. So I just wanted to bring you this little update on the dually, and show you what you can do when you've got some creativity and some welder, and you got the will to fix stuff. You know, you're not gonna turn this over to somebody. Some people might be like, well, I'll just take that to a professional, let a professional do it. Well, here's the thing, where you're going to find one, and then again, where you're going to find one that's going to not charge you an arm and a leg to do this. And then, where you're going to find one that will get right on it and do it within just a few days or a week or something. Most time it'll probably be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a couple of months. So anyway, all right. So that's what you should take from all that. A lot of those replacement frame rail pieces, I used cardboard to help me. Pieces of cardboard to help me figure out shape and contour and everything like that. But also used heat to help bend those pieces of metal and, you know, muscle and hammer. So anyway, all right. So yeah, not my prettiest work, but you know what, good and solid, and we'll do the job. So okay, thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions about this or anything else, you know what to do. You're smart. Put it down below in the comments. I'll get right to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much. God bless.